Good afternoon. My name is Stephanie Willie with Drug Free Wicomico, an effective advertising company. I welcome everyone today to the 20th annual Wicomico County Underage Substance Use Reduction Awards. So we're so glad you could be with us on this special occasion where we recognize enforcement, local establishments, and community leaders for their outstanding commitment to reducing underage drinking, tobacco, and other drug use in Wicomico County during 2019 and 2020, because we did not have a ceremony last year. The enforcement awards cover the time period from January 2019 through December 2019 and January 2020 through December 2020. We're also very excited today to have our poet laureate of Salisbury, Nancy Mitchell, with us, and she's going to share a drug-related poem. Let me tell you a little bit about Nancy. She's a 2012 recipient of the Pushcart Prize and the author of The Near Surround, Brief Hut, and The Out of Body Shop. She's published in such journals as Agni, Green Mountains Review, and Washington Square Review, and has been awarded numerous artist resident fellowships. While a former lecturer at Salisbury University, she produced the annual Folk Fine Arts Festival, Wordstock, and taught Echo Art in the Environmental Studies program. She's directed writing workshops for Maryland Summer Center for the Arts, Girls Innovative Academy, and Writing for Wellness programs in Worcester County. Mitchell is associate editor for Plume Poetry Journal and serves as the inaugural poet laureate of Salisbury, Maryland, where she hosts the Poets on the Plaza reading series on Zoom. So Nancy, I'm going to turn it over to you now to share one of your special poems for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, for that lovely introduction. And I have to say, it's an honor to be here. As poet laureate, my commitment is to my city and supporting everything that makes us well and whole. And I know that this does. This fall, I did a Poets on the Plaza month-long committed to celebrating with you all National Recovery Month. These poems were written when my own son, who now has been sober for 20 years, first of all came out with his confession of his addiction. And these poems are spoken in the mother's voice, and there are probably many of you who have been through this. When she first has a feeling that something's wrong, but she doesn't know what it is, but she knows in her heart something terrible is wrong. So these first two poems they're one long poem. The mother is expressing what's going on, and then the son goes into treatment. And then I'll follow up at the end of the program with the beautiful other side of recovery. So years of it. Only lightly you let me touch your skin. Jesus, how thin. Trace your ribs and relief the raised ridge of your spine, as if from this outline alone I could divine the trouble that finds you here, curled away to the wall, shaking under two down comforters, thermostat set to 80. I plead, please, please let me take you to a doctor, please. And you say, take it easy, Mom. It's just the flu. While all along the track marks were hiding in the blue of your tattoos. 2, saved and not saved. I backed the cars out and spread 2 tarps on the garage floor and dumped out the black trash bags we hauled when we dug you out of your rented room, except for the 2 you took on the plane to Hazelden. Pawn notes for the camera and laptop we gave you for Christmas, folded into broken-winged origami birds, powdery pill cutters, rosin clogged bongs, empty Valium vials, ATM receipts, over 200 a day, hitting the inheritance from your grandparents. Plastic phone guts twisted into a ball, and a t-shirt that swears Quaalude rules. And then a yellow page with goals written in red, wrapped around a St. Jude's prayer card. Help me get sober, help me to paint, and help me to find some woman to love me. This I saved, the rest I smashed into bits and burned what would burn, and then threw it all away. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy, so much for sharing your talent with us today and that inspirational poem. And we'll hear a little bit more from you at the end of the program. Thank you so much. And now I'm going to turn it over to Fred Baker, who's going to start off with our Drug-Free Wicomico Leadership Awards. Fred?
Okay, thanks very much. Happy to be here. We have a number of honorees today. And first of all, I'm pleased to present the Drug-Free Wicomico 2019 DUI Leadership Award to Trooper First Class Jordan Monk of the Maryland State Police for his outstanding leadership and commitment in ensuring the safety of our community by getting drunk drivers off the street. The next award is the Drug-Free Wicomico 2019 Drug Arrests Leadership Award, and that award is going to Corporal Tyler Bennett of the Wicomico County Sheriff's Department. So thank you very much to Corporal Tyler Bennett. The Drug-Free Wicomico 2019 Drug Arrests Awards go to Deputy First Class Larry Gilmore and Deputy Dylan Tawes, both of whom are from the Wicomico County Sheriff's Department, and we salute them for their outstanding commitment to the safety of our Wicomico County community. The Drug-Free Wicomico 2019 Juvenile Controlled Dangerous Substance Leadership Award goes to Deputy First Class Nick Gismondi of the Wicomico County Sheriff's Office. In addition to that award, the Drug-Free Wicomico is pleased to present 2019 Controlled Dangerous Substance Award to the following honorees as well for their outstanding efforts and commitment to reducing controlled substances in Wicomico County. And those are to Officer Jeremie Hook of the Fruitland Police Department, and also to Corporal Benjamin Mills of the Fruitland Police Department. The next award is the Drug-Free Wicomico 2019 and 2020 Underage Alcohol DWI Controlled Dangerous Substance Award, which goes to Sergeant James Jackson of the Fruitland Police Department. The Drug-Free Wicomico 2019-2020 Alcohol and Marijuana Citation Leadership Award goes to Sergeant William Woodward of Salisbury University. So we salute him with this award and thank him for all his efforts. Next will be the Drug-Free Wicomico 2020 DUI Awards, and they're going to go to several officers for their commitment to getting drunk drivers off the street in Wicomico County. And those award recipients are Trooper First Class Colton Davis, Trooper Lee Ramsay, and Trooper Patrick Eckrich, all of whom are for the Maryland State Police. Next, the Drug-Free Wicomico 2020 Controlled Dangerous Substance Leadership Awards, and they go to Corporal Tyler Bennett of the Wicomico County Sheriff's Office and Deputy First Class Larry Gilmore of the Wicomico County Sheriff's Office. Following that, we want to move on and thank the recipients of the Drug-Free Wicomico 2020 Controlled Dangerous Substance Awards. We thank them for their continuing efforts and commitments to reducing controlled dangerous substance use in Wicomico County. And the award recipients this year are Officer Andy Plummer of the Fruitland Police Department, Officer Zack Douglas of the Fruitland Police Department, Sergeant James Jackson, and Officer Jeremie Hook, also of the Fruitland Police Departments. And now we're going to move on to the Community Drug Use Impact Awards. And is that you, George?
Thank you, Fred. Happy to be here to present these awards. The first award, Drug Free 2019-20 Community Drug Impact Award, goes to Adopt a Block Outreach Incorporated for providing food to food insecure families with children in Wicomico County on weekends, professional days, and during holidays when the schools cannot provide the students with meals in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this first day of June 2021. And accepting for Adopt a Block is Mark Thompson, the director of Adopt a Block. The second Drug Free Wicomico 2019-20 Community Drug Award goes to Healthy Families for a home visitation program that supports and assists parents to promote health, learning, and development in their young children in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this first day of June 2021, and the recipient is Andra Taylor. The third Drug Free 2019-20 Community Drug Use Impact Award goes to Junior Achievement of the Eastern Shore for assisting students in developing their financial literacy skills and preparing them for high school and post-high school education choices in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this first day of June 2021. And the recipient is Jamie Hayes, President and CEO of Junior Achievement. The next Drug Free 2019-20 Community Drug Use Impact Award goes to Shore Grace Family Wellness for focusing on building family strength and meeting the family's needs by promoting parent involvement and increasing resources for families in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this first day of June 2021. The next the recipient for that award is Misa Shockley, owner of Shore Grace Family Wellness. We want to congratulate Misha. Drug Free Wicomico 2019-20 Community Drug Use Impact Award goes to Epoch Dream Center for implementing an after-school program that helps fulfill the need for guidance and support to help children reach their full potential in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this first day of June 2021. And the recipient is Joanne Blackman, Executive Director of Epoch Dream Center. The next Drug Free 2019-20 Community Drug Use Impact Award goes to Tri-Community Mediation for parents and caregivers who are in the process of being released from Wicomico County Detention Center to provide the skills needed to be successful with families and society after release in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this first day of June 2021. And the recipient is the Exec Director of Tri-Community Mediation, Michelle Ennis. Drug Free Wicomico 2019 Community Drug Use Impact Award is also presented to Second Wind Incorporated for providing a 7-bed halfway house program for men seeking a structured supportive living situation following a 28-day inpatient stay in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this first day of June 2021. And the recipient of that award is Jim Freeman, Director of Second Wind Incorporated. The next Drug Free 2019-2020 Community Drug Impact Award is presented to Maryland Food Bank for distributing food to food insecure Marylanders and working with many other agencies and programs to ensure families are fed, presented in Wicomico County, Maryland, this first day of June 2021. And the recipient for that award is Jennifer Small, who's the Regional Director of the Eastern Shore and the Emergency Fund Assistance Program Director of the Maryland Food Bank. The next Drug Free 2019-20 Community Drug Impact Award goes to 50K Souls for providing food to those in need, water to those in Flint, Michigan, to send water to aid and relief of the families in that city by sending 4 tractor trailer trucks of water, enabling over 5,000 homes to receive clean water while continuing to serve the local communities. This award is presented the first day of June 2021 in Wicomico County, Maryland. And the recipient is Mandel Copeland, 5K Souls Outreach. The next awards are for youth. The Drug Free 2019-20 Community Youth Leadership Impact Award is given to Olga Ortiz for her leadership in the Drug Action Response Team and commitment to being drug-free and educating others about the risks of drug use in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this first day of June 2021. And then we have two recipients of the Drug-Free Wicomico 2019-20 Community Youth Impact Award. One of the recipients is Betty Perez Carmona, and another of the recipients is Jesse Ariano. And they are receiving this award for their commitment to being drug-free, being a member of the Drug Action Team, also known as DART, and educating others about the risks of drug use in Wicomico County, presented this first day of June 2021. Congratulations to all of our recipients. And it is now my pleasure to turn this over to Jessica Taylor, who's going to tell us about the Overdose Awareness Day Awards. Jessica.
Thank you, George. Yes, my name is Jessica Taylor, and I chair the Overdose Awareness Day. We are in our 5th annual planning, and last year, of course, we know just everything in our world changed, so it had to become virtual. And I would like to take this time to really sincerely express our gratitude to Craig Twilley, who he gave countless hours of filming and editing and time just and dedication to our calls. He was just so helpful and creative. He's a kind-spirited man, and I want to congratulate you on your retirement. It was such a surprise. I was like, oh no, what are we going to do without Craig? Or what's Pac 14 going to do without you? But Craig, you were an amazing, it was just an amazing experience, and you made it that. So Craig Twilley, thank you so much. I want to give you that award.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. Thank you so much. I actually got to sit in his office, what I thought maybe was a couple of hours, but it ended up being most of the day. And I so appreciate everything in the film and editing world. I had no idea, but it was really cool to see his magic and what he worked to make our program a success. And with that, I couldn't say and give that award without saying to Pac 14, thank you so much for all of that time that was invested. So we wanted to both include Pac 14 as well, use of equipment and all of that. So yeah, I guess that's it for me. So thank you, Craig. Again, it was a pleasure, and certainly enjoy your retirement. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jessica. And so now we're going to hear from Tracy Ritter from the United Way, who's going to speak about the Addiction Awareness Visual Arts Competition. Tracy?
Yeah, hey everyone. So yeah, I'm Tracy Ritter with United Way, the Lower Eastern Shore. It's such of a pleasure to be here today. And I'm pleased to let you know that we received 70 entries for this year's Lower Shore Addiction Awareness Visual Arts Competition. And our competition is open to middle and high school students in the lower 4 counties, and it represents an opportunity for students to explore the theme of addiction awareness and exercise their creativity. And then it allows us to have that art displayed to the wider community to also bring awareness to this issue. We're able to coordinate this competition with the most generous support of the Maryland Opioid Operational Command Center and also the health departments of the 4 lower counties. So we, again, extend a huge thank you that allows us to coordinate this competition and provide the awards to the students. And we do have several exhibitions of the work coming up in June. It was just in the Salisbury Art Space, but now I'm going to list for you a few dates and places so that if you have time to go by, the works of art are truly profound and meaningful. From June 4th to the 26th, the Worcester County entries will be on display at the Art League of Ocean City. And also during that time, a collection of the current and past entries will be on display at the Dorchester Center for the Arts. And starting in June 11th, the Somerset County entries will be on display at the Somerset County Arts Council. And then throughout the year, as now COVID is lifting and we're starting to have more events, the art will be traveling around to a variety of upcoming events this year. The Opioid Awareness Day, we'll have it there, and we're always welcome you. You certainly can contact myself or anyone here at United Way if you're interested in having some of the pieces displayed at any events here on the Lower Shore. So now I would like to introduce Lilea Taylor, who will share about her entry in the competition, because she was actually the Wicomico Middle first place winner. So Lily, I think you're there with your mom, Jessica.
Thank you. And I thought of how my project, I titled it as Recovery Can't Be Done Alone. And I had thought of it when I was writing a essay in 4th grade about floods, and it was talking about how it happens when storm drains get too overwhelmed, and then it just starts overflowing, and that's when it happens and floods start. And I was like, well, it is overwhelming, and that whole process of recovery and is overwhelming, and it can't be done alone. So it was basically a box, and it had somebody, or the top was cut out, and it looked like a storm drain, and then it had a person inside reaching their hand out and somebody grabbing them to pull them back up out of, and the inside of the box was dark and black and just full of sadness and everything, but the top was joyful and happy, and that would be after they had recovered.
Well, Lily, we thank you so much for being willing to share about your piece, and congratulations on your award. And all of you, please visit the variety of places that the art will be traveling, and you can see that work of art. Again, thank you so much for participating. So now I'm going to, I believe, turn the event back over to George and Fred for the Drug Free Wicomico 2019 Establishment Awards.
Well, thank you very much. That was great, and thank you for sharing that background information about the project. That was wonderful. So the Drug Free Wicomico 2019 Establishment Awards, they go to businesses to salute their commitment to reduce underage drinking in Wicomico County. So those who are recipients this first day of June 2021 of the Drug Free Wicomico 2019 Establishment Awards are as follows: Backstreet Grill, Ginger House, Truitt's Treat, Goose Creek, Hunan Palace, B&J Market, Beverage Barn, the Snow Hill one, Brick Room, Cactus Taverna, Market Street Inn, and Booney's Restaurant and Bar. Additionally, for 2020, the 2020 Establishment Awards go to the following: Lombardi's Tower of Pizza, Willard's Dash-In, Tall Tales Brewing Company, Autumn Grove Tiger Mart, Chicken Man, Hobbs Road Sunoco, Salisbury Pit and Pub, Walston Switch Sunoco in Salisbury, Salisbury Quick Stop, and Specific Gravity. So we are grateful to all of those establishments for their efforts in both 2019 and 2020, and thank them very much. Now I'd like to turn the program over to Carol Fenner, who will be introducing some video and then giving out tobacco awards for 2019 and 2020. Carol?
Hello, everyone. I just want to thank everybody for attending our 20th annual Wicomico County Underage Substance Use Reduction Award ceremony. And at this time, we're going to be looking at a video in a few minutes. And this video that you're about to see was created for our Tri-County Tobacco Awareness Day between Wicomico, Somerset, and Worcester County. And it's a video that's it's to educate youth about the dangers of tobacco and vape products. And the video was done by Sterling Barr, and he's from rapping about prevention. And it's basically youth focused, something that the youth can identify with when he's educating. So at this time, we're going to show the video, and keep in mind that video was done in awareness of and observance of Take Down Tobacco Day, which was on April the 1st, 2021 of this year. And it was distributed among schools, after school programs, different community groups that serve youth. And they were shown the video, and we got a lot of positive feedback from this video. So at this time, you're not going to see it in its entirety. So you'll see portions of it to give you an idea of the video.
It all started with one bad decision. It's been affecting me and really changed the way I was living. They always asking me like, when are you quitting? And I know that I could do it, gonna take some committing. You must escape the vape. There ain't no time, no way. So please don't take the bait. Or it will be your mistake. So tell me, why do you vape? Cause you think that it's cool? Don't fall for the bait and get hooked on them Jews. Do you know I started vaping when I was young? I didn't know the choice that I made was dumb. I wanted to be cool, hang out with my friends. I had no idea this would never ever. I know I'm addicted, I'm hooked, and I can't quit. I really need some help because I'm tired of it. See, I vape like a chimney and I know it's out of order. It makes my skin wrinkle, it makes my eyes water. Mom asked me to quit. My pop said please. I knew it gave me cancer and heart disease. Now it's costing me a fortune cause I chose to vape. Every day I pray to God cause I made a mistake. And right now I'm so addicted, my family's broken hearted. I want you all to know, I wish I never started. Must escape the vape. There ain't no time, no way. So please don't take the bait. Or it will be your mistake. You must escape the vape. There ain't no time, no way. So please don't take the bait. Or it will be your mistake.
To listen closely and please understand, my asthma can be triggered by smoke secondhand. If you smoke around me, I would start to get sick, cause secondhand smoke and asthma, it just don't mix. Sometimes my chest would get tight and it's real hard to breathe. I have a cough that won't stop, then I start to wheeze. There is no cure right now for asthma, but it can be controlled just by listening to my doctors and doing what I'm told. Exercise is important, and since I like to play, I like to take my meds before I exercise every day. Taking my meds like I'm told and understanding the facts can prevent me from having an asthma attack. It gets rid of the swelling inside my breathing tubes, but if I have an attack, quick release what I use. Asthma is a lung disease, what makes it real hard to breathe. When it's sucking in smoke, it's like a fire to trees. A non-smoker in a smoky room must know the fact. After 8 hours of breathing, it's like smoking 2 packs. I wasn't born with asthma, it came much later on. Since my mom and dad smoke, it's just never dawned. They always told me not to smoke, that's one thing they always say. But when they smoked around me, I wish that I stayed away. And since I never smoked, I thought that I was protected. All the years of exposure, now I've been affected. I always thought when you smoke, you were harming yourself. Never knew that being around it could harm somewhere else. Cause my breathing stops when your smoke begins. So please understand, cause I'm still your friend. And just understand that we love you and care. But we have to work together to keep our air clear. So don't smoke around me, I'm begging you please. Cause once I smell of smoke, I can't breathe.
Yeah, we all deserve fresh, clean air.
Okay, at this time, I'm going to introduce the Tobacco Awards. And the first award that I'm going to give is for the Wicomico County Tobacco Community Awards for 2019 and 2020. And this award goes to Destiny Family Incorporated for the outstanding effort and commitment to reduce youth tobacco use in Wicomico County. And then my next award will go to the 2019-20 Wicomico County Tobacco Leadership Award goes to Deputy First Class Stephen Fisher for his outstanding leadership and commitment to reducing underage tobacco use in Wicomico County 2019-2020 on June 1st, 2021. And these awards also go to Sergeant Thomas Funk, Deputy First Class Nick Gismondi, Corporal Jeff Chase, Corporal Ted Collins, and Deputy First Class Dan Schultz. And my next award goes to the 2019-2020 Wicomico County Community Tobacco Award. And this goes to Sterling Barr, the creator of the video we just saw, for his outstanding collaboration with the Lower Shores Tri-County Health Departments, Wicomico, Worcester, and Somerset County, educating the youth in schools and the community of the dangers of tobacco use and vaping related products in a unique way, such as rap, skits, and presentations presented on this day on June 1st, 2021. And we also are giving Adopt a Block Outreach Incorporated for their exceptional commitment to youth and adults in the community by educating on the dangers of tobacco and tobacco-related products in Wicomico County, Maryland, presented this day on June 1st. And this award also goes to 1 Year to Empowerment and Rapture Ready Ministries. And at this time, I'm going to turn the program over to Stephanie Willie, who would do the thank yous.
Thank you so much, Carol. And I want to thank everybody today that took time out of their busy schedules to jump on this Zoom call. You know, with technology, we're able to keep things rolling and through the pandemic. And we're hoping next year to be back live in person with our actual luncheon. But it takes a lot of people to put all of this together, working, on all the various aspects. We want to thank always the Maryland Department of Health for their funding support. The members of Drug Free Wicomico, you see them listed here on the PowerPoint. I'm not going to read all the names, but we meet every month and we're constantly looking at ways to recognize folks that are doing a good job in our community, helping us fight alcohol, drug use, tobacco addiction. So, and these people are very faithful to our committee, so we want to thank them. We always want to thank our wonderful health officer, Lori Brewster. She's just simply amazing, and we're very fortunate to have her heading up our health department in Salisbury. We want to thank PAC 14, as was mentioned earlier, for stepping up to the plate and helping us figure out a way to make this important event happen today. And I also want to say thank you to the United Way of the Lower Eastern Shore for all the support they've done with the Addiction Awareness Program. And if you stay on at the end, you can see some of the artwork it's supposed to be playing at the end of this presentation. So don't jump off, and you'll probably see Lily's artwork as well. And also want to say thank you to our poet laureate, Nancy Mitchell, who I'm going to turn over this to in just a moment. After I finish thanking our sponsors, we have Drug Free Wicomico, the Maryland Cigarette Restitution Fund, Wicomico County Health Department, and Maryland Department of Health, SAMHSA. So now I'm going to turn it back over to Nancy Mitchell to share another one of her wonderful poems, and then we'll jump back on to see some of the artwork. And I want to thank everyone for joining today. Make sure you look for the link that will be sent out and share it with members of your community. Share it on social media so we can get the word out to and recognize all these wonderful folks that are doing so much to support our community. Nancy?
While I've been listening to everyone, I've just been so moved and so touched at how much the city has come together in organizations to move addiction issues out of the shadow of shame, because that's where it thrives. You've shown light on this problem. You've shown light and given light to others that need help. And it wasn't always like that. Even 25 years ago, it was not like that. So it's another reason for me to be so incredibly proud of my city and so incredibly honored to be sharing my poems about my son's struggle and my struggle as a mother to understand this baffling disease, this disease that we're helping others with. And When I first wrote the book, it's called Grief Hut. I was afraid to write it. I was afraid to tell the truth. I was afraid of being judged. And I asked my son, Zack, I said, should I agree to my editor to have this book published? He said, Mom, tell it all and tell it truth. Maybe we can help somebody. And we've helped so many people who've come up after readings and said, you've told the story of my life. So with everything we do, with our gifts, we're able to be a light for others. The poem, I'm going to finish up with these poems. The first small section is about the family program in Hazelden. My son was fortunate enough to be able to go to what they call Minnesota, because there's so many recovery centers in Minnesota. And I was the baby in my own recovery in understanding what was happening to our family. Hazelden family program, group meeting circle, strangers facing strangers, room with no windows, no seeing out, no seeing in. Between long dark hair, that's your face, each blue eye, black framed. On each side of you, a counselor. One holds you up, one holds you back. As I touch your arm, you hiss, don't you dare touch me. 2. Zyprexa Remeron Effexor. Sounds like intergalactic triplets for the dual diagnosis you don't want to share with me. Or maybe a new constellation to help you chart your new life by. And this last poem is after I got home. And I don't know about you all, but when you have a very deep spiritual experience, such as Hazelden was, and such as being around people who I think are actually touched by love in so many ways. Carl Jung, the famous psychoanalyst, said, people in addiction aren't running away, they're running toward something desperately that they need, which is a spiritual connection. So I got home and the things that might have bothered me before seemed to be bathed in this kind of holy light. So I'll close with this poem where I was seeing with new eyes, after I started seeing with new eyes about what was going on in our family and who my son really was and my part in it as well. Holy, holy the holly tree, its leaves prickly sheen. Holy the husband dangling his keys. Holy the mechanic whose dog has died. Holy the equivocator's decision not to lie. Holy the leaky rowboat's green algae growth lashed to the dock with a fraying rope. Holy the hill, the canoe, belly up. Thank you all so much.
Nancy, I wanted to say thank you again. That was just very inspirational. And I want to thank everybody who's attended today. And I have one more person to thank. She took her name off the script, but Cindy Schiffler deserves a lot of thanks for the work that she has done, our prevention coordinator from Wicomico County. I want to thank Cindy for everything she did to put this together because it was a lot of work and coordinating with PAC 14. Thank you, Cindy. And thank you again to everyone. Look for the link. We're going to be sharing it out on social media and share. Let's get this word out through the community. And thanks to all the presenters again. This has been an inspirational program. Thank you so much.